Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and welcome back to another episode of Spaceplan. Alright, let's go. We got around 14 billion watts, so I mean that's a pretty high amount. I have concluded, I mean, you know, that could be disproven, I mean, according to other facts, but I'm pretty sure that that's a relatively high amount. And I wanted to make sure that we got the tall tater amount up to 25 first and foremost, and that didn't even take a whole lot of watts to do. Well, it did, but in terms of what we had 14 billion, knocked us down to about 10 billion, and we're just climbing back up real fast. So we don't have any ideas at the moment. It kind of sounds like real life, but I don't know if that means that I should keep putting in stuff or what, but I guess we'll see. One thing I wanted to mention is that if anything happens, in respect to audio, I am not going to be able to hear it because I actually have my headphones off at the moment because I got these new headphones. I mentioned this in the Binding of Isaac episode that went up earlier today, but I got these new headphones, and they're these over-the-ear headphones, because the ones that I had been using for the past 3 years were ones that kind of just covered your ear. They weren't over-the-ear headphones, if you understand what I'm saying. So they didn't rest on the top of my ear. But these ones are over-the-ear ones, so they cover the entire ear, including the top and the bottom, and they rest on those places. And I guess my ears just aren't used to them yet because they hurt while I'm wearing them. And, I can only last maybe around half an hour at the most with them on before I have to take them off and just like rub my ears because they hurt. But they're better headphones than the ones I've had. Audio comes through much better on them. They're noise canceling headphones as well, so they cancel out any noise coming from like an outside source while I have them on, so that's pretty cool. I just wanted to clarify in case anything does happen. Let's buy planet mashers. We'll just knock that up to 30 because I don't know. The cost is not getting any higher, and something just happened. Something flashed on the screen. I don't know what, though. I can hear the music coming from the headphones, but I don't have them on. And it said target hit, keep going, so I'm just gonna keep buying these. Take that up to like 40 or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know what you want from me, game. I'm just trying to get by, okay? What do you want? 50 of them? I can buy as many as you need me to, alright? I got loads of fucking watts at my disposal. Alright, I guess we're not supposed to keep buying those. I don't know. Let's take that up to 30. Get 30 potato tanks going. See what that does for us. Because, I don't really know. Well, let's keep going. There we go. We'll take it up to 35. See if anything happens. I don't know if anything will, though. I mean, maybe we're just supposed to wait until we have a certain amount of wattage. But I think what was going on in the first run through was that I just had to keep buying stuff until an idea popped up or whatever that could progress the story. So I guess we're waiting for that again. I mean, I might as well spend the watts that I have. Let's get you up to 30. And I'm actually gonna sit and wait on this. You know what? I can actually buy a lot of planet mashers, so we're gonna do that. There we go. We got up to exactly 75. Good amount. Good amount. We'll see if that does anything. Huh. I mean, we're generating close to 6 million per second now, which is, I think we were at 4 million per second at the start of the episode, somewhere around there. So definitely an improvement. And it's been about, like, 2 days since I've played the game, so I don't think it'll be that long until I play it again, but if it is, then we'll have right around probably like 20 billion watts when I come back. If I were to, be gone for 2 or 3 days from the game. That's not going to happen. I don't think. I'm gonna be making sure to stick to my schedule and everything. The thing is with this game, though, is that I can't record it in batches. Like, I can't sit down and knock out 5 episodes of this. Because it's a game where, you kind of just have to sit and wait for things to happen. You have to wait for your watts to, your wattage amount to grow. And so, like, those episodes would just be me sitting there when I could be recording other games and having it generate the watts for me in the background so that I'm, hitting 2 birds with 1 stone, So, yeah, I have to record this. I basically have to record, 1 episode per day. That's basically how I have to allot myself. And if I wanted to be really proactive, I could record one as soon as I wake up and record one right before I go to bed, because the difference between the time would probably be enough for enough wattage to be generated so that I could actually do something. But I'm not that proactive. And usually when I wake up, I have other stuff I need to do because I wake up too late. Got to work on getting up early, but I stay up real late as well. So it kind of hinders that. My sleep schedule is essentially garbage at the moment. I stay up from anywhere from 2 in the morning to 6 in the morning. So it's pretty bad. Usually I wake up right around the same time though, because I do let myself, sleep in, but there's a certain time where I'm like, okay, absolutely not sleeping past that point. It's just not going to happen. And usually that's noon, is when I've decided, all right, I ain't sleeping past noon. Absolutely not. Doesn't matter when I went to bed. Not going to happen. And actually today was the first day in a while that I've woken up before 10 o'clock. And I went to bed at about 2:30. So I did manage to get about 7 hours of sleep, I think. No, 3:30, excuse me. I got about 6 hours of sleep, which is not the ideal amount, but it's pretty good. So that's getting back on the right track, at least to some degree. Hopefully I can improve my sleep schedule to the point where I am able to be much more proactive than I currently am. Ideally, I would love to, be able to stay up as late as I want and then wake up as early as I want. But, of course, the body needs sleep. You can't function without it. So, what are you going to do, Alright, we got enough for another tall tater. Just barely. Perfect timing. And I mean, obviously, the only way to write my sleep schedule is to actually go to bed earlier and fall asleep earlier, but anytime I feel tired and it's before midnight, I drink coffee. And that's not a good way to handle that, because if I feel tired before midnight, I should probably go to sleep. And there was actually one time when I was tired enough to go to sleep at about 11 o'clock, and I went to sleep, and I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and I couldn't fall back asleep. So I was then up from 3:30 to about 6. Then I fell back asleep and slept it till about noon. So that was pretty garbage. That was pretty bad, the fact that I could only sleep for about 4.5 hours, and then my body just couldn't sleep at that point. Now, I don't know what it is about me, but my body doesn't let me sleep for longer than 8 hours at a time. So even if I'm extremely tired and I, say went to bed at 7 in the morning, my body would only let me sleep probably till about 1 o'clock. Then it would wake me up no matter what, no matter how tired I actually was. And I'd be up for a few hours, and then it would let me go back to sleep for a couple more hours, That's just how my body operates. And I'm sure it's the same way for a lot of people. I'm sure that I'm no different from plenty of other people, but that's just how I see it. And how I've noticed how my body works. So, what are you going to do? Aside from get to bed earlier and actually fall asleep, hopefully all the way through the night. Because ideally, I would love a schedule where I go to sleep at like 11 o'clock and I wake up at about 6:30 or something in the morning. Not only would it allow me to get enough sleep, but it would allow me to get a lot of stuff done that I need to get done, and I wouldn't be hindering my own sleep or my sleep schedule, and my schedule during the day as well. It would no longer hinder that. So it's just something I got to work on, something I got to, really try and strive for. I can't force myself to go to sleep like some other people can. I have to be dead ass tired in order to go to sleep. Otherwise, I just can't. So, what I probably need to do is resist the urge to fall asleep in the middle of the day, because I do nap sometimes in the middle of the day. What I probably need to do is resist that urge, even if it means drinking some coffee, and then go to sleep at a normal hour instead, just fight through the tiredness during the day and just wait till the proper time to sleep. And if you guys have suggestions for that kind of stuff, let me know, because I could desperately use a lot of help in that regard. So, yeah. That's why, sometimes I run late with videos, and the video schedule as a whole for any given day gets messed up, is because sometimes I go to sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I intend for myself to record in the middle of the night because I'm going to be awake, but I'm just tired enough during that time where I don't want to record, but I'm just awake enough to the point where I can't actually fall asleep. So it's in this bad kind of, gray area that I can't, seem to fight through, because I would love to record in the middle of the night and knock everything out there, and then have everything ready to go so that I could actually sleep as long as I wanted to without having to worry about any other of my responsibilities. But unfortunately, that isn't the case, And it would probably just be better for me to get back on a normal sleep schedule anyway, instead of trying to accomplish everything in the middle of the night. Although sometimes middle of the night is the best time to work on things. You know, because, you know, your neighbors aren't doing anything. They're all asleep. You know, it's completely quiet. And you're just able to focus more. Only problem is that you're more prone to getting tired. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we are going to end the episode here. I don't know how long we've been going for, but I figured this is probably a good stopping point. If you guys are enjoying this series, let me know down in the comments section below. Like the video and share with your friends. I'll let me know you want to see more of any game series that you hear on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box down below if you want to pick it up for yourself. And if you guys enjoyed this video in particular, again, all likes and comments are greatly appreciated. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much. And I'll talk to you later.